Hello, my people. Yes, you get one very interesting topic where I want just bring here. If you're a United fan, give me your listening ear. Please, guys, when you see my video, I beg you, as a United fan, please share, comment, share, all of this helps us to reach a lot more wider audience. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your love. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate everything you do for me on this channel. It is big love from me to you. But let us talk about Michael Carrick. This manager on the bounce have gotten 4 wins out of 4. And today he will be playing against West Ham. And hopefully, with the momentum where the boys get, whether they carry enter this game, they might just be able to get 5 wins out of 5. But there is something very important I want to read out to you. This statement was made by Gary Neville. He was talking and he said, what he said he spoke with the board, and this was what the board told him. The United legend said, I asked the club what is the official position of the football club in terms of what you are saying publicly to everybody else. I have to say I thought their answer was pretty good. They said they've actually begun the process now, starting to look for another manager, which I thought right. That's good to hear because you need a plan for everything. They've started the process of speaking and looking at other managers, building all sorts of data and analyzing who should be the next manager of the football club. But what they've said is they are not going to be bounced into it, irrespective of wins or draws or losses on the pitch in the next couple of months. Making an appointment, they are going to wait until the end of the season. Now, what are they trying to say in this context? Michael Carrick, whether you win, whether you don't win, it does not influence what they think will be the right thing to do at the club. Whether Michael Carrick wins the remainder of the games and qualify Manchester United for the Champions League does not matter. What they are doing, that said, they have started a process of speaking to different managers, drawing up analysis and different data that would help them arrive to who the right manager will be. Now, I want to talk about Michael Carrick in this instance. Michael Carrick is like a man who wants the Manchester United job. You cannot tell me that Michael Carrick does not want to coach Manchester United long term. And now, when you look at the fact that he's come in and he stabilized the team, and the players are playing, the players are happy, and he's managed to get smiles on the faces of the players, get a couple of wins in the backyard, and all of those things. The question is, what should Michael Carrick do differently to earn him the job at Manchester United? At this point, don't we think that it is right to actually start looking at Michael Carrick? Probably, maybe he might just be that one, to get the signings right, to get the mindset of the players right, to get the leadership that is needed in the team right, and all of that. Don't you think? Because when we look clearly what Michael Carrick has done, it is not the same with what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did at Manchester United. These are two different teams entirely. Like a lot of people have said, yes, we've seen the bounce, we've seen it. We've seen Ole Gunnar Solskjaer do it before. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer won 6 out of 6, in his first 6 games at Manchester United as a Manchester United manager. And before he drew to Burnley and all of that and started. And one thing we know Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for at the time is that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was much more like a defensive-minded manager who played on the counter-attack, who sat back, soak up pressure, and then hit teams on the break. Like I said in my previous video, he had some of the best talents in the world when it comes to a counter-attacking football. But in this instance, we are seeing a coach that has mastered defensive resilience as well as offensive ruthlessness. Yes, Manchester United under Michael Carrick has scored 12 goals. Yes, they scored 2 against Man City. They scored 3 against Arsenal. They scored 3 against Fulham. They scored 2. Okay, that is 10. They scored 10 goals and they conceded 4. 2 goals against Arsenal, 2 goals against Fulham. And that is 4. 12 goals scored, 4 goals conceded, and Manchester United in this period have kept 2 clean sheets. And if this guy continues in this way, keeping the focus keeping the discipline, and consistently performing on this level or even a higher level, don't you think Michael Carrick should get a shout for the job? Because this whole idea of even if he qualifies, even if he does everything, he is not the right man to coach. I don't understand it. This is like a man that is doing an interview, for a job, and he's smashing it, and he's doing greatly. He's clear. He's when it comes to theory, he's killing it. When it comes to practical, he's killing it. And you are telling me that you would rather want to go getting a manager in a manager in France, or probably get a manager in England, or you probably go get Thomas Tuchel. And I don't know why we are keen about an elite coach. We've tried all of that. We've given the job to Louis van Gaal. We've given it to Jose Mourinho. We've given it to Ralph Ragnick. We've given it to what's his name, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, a soul and heart of Manchester United. We've given it to everything that has to do. We've tried every means. And what stops you from looking at Michael Carrick and say, you know what, you've done well in this job. You've actually been able to steady the ship and take the boys from one point to another point. What is your long-term goal? Discuss with the manager. Talk with the manager. Let us see what he feels, what he knows, and what he can bring to the club on long-term basis, and the kind of signings he will bring, the kind of philosophy he wants, and also the mindset and mentality that he's giving to the players. Because we know that when it was Ruben Amorim, it was not the same. Ruben Amorim's job at Manchester United and Michael Carrick's job at Manchester United were not the same. It was two different jobs following two different trajectories. This is the reason why most of us understood what Ruben Amorim was trying to do. Ruben Amorim was brought into Manchester United to build the club, not to steady the ship. Michael Carrick at this point was brought in to steady the ship. For me, I am going to say it clearly. If we supported a manager like Ruben Amorim to build the club, and on the long run, the hierarchy got tired of his pattern and style and sack him, I don't know why we should not be looking at Michael Carrick on a long-term basis. This is my submission. I'll see you again in my next video.